so we're going to follow him out of this this
good,
time.
Good.
We did see some big hexes on him, especially towards the end on Nadagast.
Yeah, he's had some really good hexes, like aware of when Velsis couldn't get Nadagast out of them, that we've seen him sitting there for, you know, more than 5 seconds or so. So it looks like Hoodrich just going to ride around for right now, perhaps get a unstealth, but nope, he's opened up by Woundman. Nadagast feared a bit, and he spell-locks Yogg before he gets out too much onto Hoodrich, and no dots out from either team really yet. A corruption up onto Hoodrich, and a Bloodlust though already out from Dowja, so let's see where they go with this here. Swapping over to Woundman for a second. He gets stunned behind the pole. Hoodrich might go big on Woundman there before he gets of evasion, but he doesn't. He saves his cooldowns there. And Nadagast, though, sitting in a fear, though, so not much help for Hoodrich offensively right now. Now the fear is swapped over to Velsis, and I think it gets devoured, so he's not going to burn a trinket there. Hoodrich continuing to kite away a bit, letting some of that poison get abolished as they continue to pour on damage here. Velsis is going to get death coiled after getting U8 and haunted, but Hoodrich with an amazing charge there to prevent him from getting on him, followed up by a great intercept after the vanish. So an excellent job of peeling there by Hoodrich to allow Velsis from getting away from some danger, though. But now the pressure's back onto Hoodrich.
Yeah, now Doja right now is trying to keep Woundman up as much as possible, taking a ton of damage. Woundman down to 3,000 hit points. Doja getting that Riptide back up on him. If they can put any CC into Doja right now, it's going to be really bad for Woundman, but Doja picks him up, and Hoodrich also down pretty low too. We see a spell lock onto Nadagast, stopping a little bit of crowd control. Hoodrich is in the center right now, doesn't have a sword and board on, even though he's down to half. There we go. Now he's going to put up that spell.
Okay, now Hoodrich kidney shot it at the same time Velsis gets a fear. Devour does not get the fear, gets a dot. Hoodrich uses shield wall though, so I think he'll be able to intervene out here and ultimately live a bit longer. He's not even going to get out, just lets himself get topped up from the hots. But now they're going to swap to Velsis. Velsis with Nature's Grasp up. He's getting hots up on himself. I think he'll be okay too. Now the pressure's on to Woundman because I think he's almost out of cooldowns here. As Dowd is down to about 40% mana as well. Velsis, similar mana situation there. As he's feared, and Hoodrich is getting low though. As Woundman gets feared away, blows his trinket, and Hoodrich is just running for his life right now.
Yeah, because Velsis is spell locked right now. And there we go. Now he's out of the spell lock. But Hoodrich still at half, and Velsis playing the pillar well, but still needs to put out a lot of healing into him. Woundman cloaked right there to get rid of all those debuffs. But man, Hoodrich is not
Hoodrich uses his trinket on that kidney shot there to prevent the extra damage and his inability to spell reflect or do anything. He spell reflects the hex from Dowja, but their team really does not have a lot of pressure out right now, just doing what they can to keep Hoodrich alive.
Oh,
nice
and a fear on Velsis right now
from Nadagast.
Wow, that
intervenes out, and he's going to get away. But watch for Woundman to possibly re-stealth here. I'm not sure. I think he might have just gotten
He's got dots on him.
Curse of Agony reapplied, so he's not. Oh, he re-stealths, but the dot ticks before he's able to do anything to Hoodrich. But Hoodrich in another kidney shot.
Now Hoodrich back up to full, but Velsis hurting on mana right now. Doja at half life right now with a row of dots.
Okay, so a Death Coil onto Woundman, followed up by a charge intercept stun. Hoodrich switches to battle stance, starts to overpower him, but he's going to go back defensive now because he realizes that Woundman's going to live a while longer. Now a War Stomping is going to pull out the two-hander again. Oh wow, Woundman almost vanishes that, but he still gets stunned. That was a Neelio-esque attempt there, but it didn't ultimately pay off for him.
Hoodrich dismantled yet again, and down to 6,000 hit points, down to 2,000.
Wow.
Lots of damage coming out from the team of Fnatic, and that is going to bring them up 3-1 over NerdStompers.
Yeah, Yogg just got that